Got him, boys. Get him, get him.
Here is an estimated 390 player house divided campaign event for you. This broadcast is being brought to you by the 7th Louisiana Regiment. Our first round today is going to be on the outskirts map between the 42nd Pennsylvania and the 8th Connecticut, followed up by our second round, which is going to be the Valley map, where the sides are going to switch, and 7th Texas will be leading the Union campaign on CSA, and then it's going to be the CSA campaign on Union as kind of a community token. Here the regiment's playing on the Union campaign side tonight, followed by their opponents on the Confederate campaign side tonight. Server population right now is 388. The Confederates right now are up by 8 on the Union side. In terms of artillery, each side has the option. Confederates taking 11, the Union taking 9. Confederates taking 24, Cav, the Union 29. So a little bit of imbalance there, but all things considered, the numbers fairly even. Here's the strat sketches that both teams have planned for tonight. Of course, feel free to give your feedback on the strat sketches, as that is something that we're trying to introduce to the broadcast as a whole. Frontline reporters for today on the Union perspective. You have Soundwave here from the 7th Michigan, and then on the opposing CSA side, we have Lily here from the 42nd Pennsylvania. Appreciate these guys so we can see what's going on the ground while seeing what is going on in the sky. And if you're playing in this match, send me a link to your perspective, and that can go in the pinned comment of the video. So we have Conquest. Outskirts here. Cav is already on the move here for the Confederates. We saw 42nd Pennsylvania, and they're going straight in for it.
Holy shit, look out.
So they just kind of slammed the raid through, and it's almost like they're just trying to get to this A point here to try to decap it. Union Cav nearby notices and starts to engage. Because all you need to do is have 3 guys alive to go and decap your opponent's save point, which for this event in the House Divided campaign, each team captures their save point, and from there can only fight over those points until the 15-minute mark in the match. So, as a result, Cav is going to play a huge role in this rule set, just because if you don't have guys defending your save point, whether it be cavalry, artillery, or infantry, I mean, really anyone, right? Then you're kind of in a rough position. Union troops moving up to where Confederates kind of advanced forward here after Cav wiped that Union group. It's Hood's division pressing this. Confederate lines here pulling out. 12th Virginia. It's like 42nd Pennsylvania here. They're pulling back right now. And again, they did knock down a Union flag or so, but they are being recovered. This man is being brave and trying to get the Cav flag. And these guys are just trying to get their loads done. Toodaloo. We're going to try to shoot him. Nice shot. That was Mystic there from Eagles Brigade. Nice shot. So, Hood's division, they shift back to the left side. Confederates seem to outnumber Union over here. I mean, you got the Great Lakes division, Hampton's Legion as well. And 7th Michigan to the left side here. They're slowly being pushed back here as Confederate numbers really do outnumber. However, obviously you have some of the Union groups that are white pushing out a main spawn here. It is 7th Texas pressing this way. And they are engaging the 42nd Pennsylvania, who you can see is running up the hill here because a lot of Union attention is heading over to the C point here. 8th Connecticut's heading that way right now. They stopped, though, to shoot at the 42nd Pennsylvania. 19th Indiana goes over here, but if you see Confederate cavalry here has rolled up to the point, and as a result, that's going to make it a little more difficult here for the Union guys trying to go to the C point. I mean, Cav can obviously go and try to decap your opponent's save point really quickly, but, you know, Cav can also rush to the defense fairly quickly as well, which Union Cav just kind of seems to be hunkering back at that A point. Union infantry, though, just keeps slowly being pushed back here. And I mean, it really does feel like the Confederates outnumber.
Actually kind of skirmished out.
Oh my god, they started panicking. Oh my.
What a bomb.
Even though, I mean, yeah, Confederates are what, up by 8? Confederates have 2 more artillerymen, 4 less cav, so I mean it's a 11-man infantry imbalance, which isn't a lot. So it just, I mean, Confederate cav got a huge knockout blow at the beginning of the round, and I think that's really where things have felt different, at least between the teams. 42nd Pennsylvania is pushing up. Confederates might be trying to pincer this here, because Union's just kind of sitting here in the middle of no man's land.
Cut the grass, boys. Cut the grass. Get them down.
42nd Pennsylvania shoots. Yeah, they're gonna get crushed here.
Keep the pressure forward, keep the pressure forward.
Forward.
Yeah,
Run it out of bounds. Get out of there.
So Union flag able to get out of bounds. 5-minute despawn timer on that. The nice pincher there from multiple Confederate groups. 42nd Pennsylvania, 1st Central Infantry Regiment and such. But that's a nice little start there. I don't know how... Oh, that's the Confederate cav flag. All right. We haven't seen too much of the Union cav so far tonight. I mean, they've kind of been cycling around. Now, you have Eagles Brigade, but I thought there was some more on here, too. And are they just dismounted cav? Oh, yeah. Alright, well that would explain why there's not as many horses going around on the Union side here compared to the Confederates, but I just feel like for conquest, cav could be huge in a significant way. Just because the maps are huge, and if the cav can just break through quickly, then that can cause a lot of damage. I mean, we saw Confederate cav try to kind of bust through. They had to punch through a Union infantry regiment, which, I mean, with the basically a full server here, both sides are basically defending the whole width of the entire map, in a sense. So it can be difficult to just punch through. But, I mean, even then, if cav can find a way to slip through, or just cause some chaos. I mean, cav pushed back a whole Union group, and the Union team's been struggling, pushing, at least on this side of the map, just because a lot of the Union attention is either in the center, or by their spawn, rather, or pushing towards C, which got thrusted back. Luckily for Union, though, the flag was dropped out of bounds. So 8th Connecticut, after getting wiped, spawned back in. Looks like they're going to start pushing up here to the B point. Obviously a little ways until the middle point opens up. So I wonder what the Eagles Brigade is thinking here. I mean, the problem is that they're not going to be able to do much, Eagles Brigade, with cav numbers of this size. I mean, really, all they can do is just respond to wherever Confederate cavalry moves. Because they're not going to be able to do any sort of assault on their own. But 42nd Pennsylvania Infantry is pushing back up. Confederates are kind of locking down this B point. Again, you still got like 18 minutes, though, until the middle point opens up.
To the trench.
So, even though Confederates in a nice place, Union team has plenty of opportunity to work this back. Ticket's only slightly favoring CSA. That's not too surprising, all things considered. Tickets are fairly even trade, especially if no one has a flagpole advantage. Because, again, everyone starts off with these even tickets. And generally, you know, there's, unless one team gets a huge wipe back and forth, there's not too much kill difference anyways. But 42nd Pennsylvania pincering on the Union here. Bring big numbers so they can do stuff like this. 7th Texas gonna get thrown back here. Montgomery with the cav there going in. Like you, I don't know where Confederate cavalry is. Actually, yeah, I don't know where they're at. They might have dismounted, for all we know. Or they're just kind of mixed in with the infantry here. That's what it more looks like. Like Chernobyl here trying to clean things up. Dixon gets a great shot on him, though. So for now, Confederates in a nice way. Union, though, looks like they're going to start and make a push back up. Looks like Union Cav went forward, maybe took a shot and then fall back. You got 7th Michigan, Hood's Division, Hampton's Legion here. They're pushing up on this left side.
Quickly. Let's go. Dress this line, press alt, look left and right, get shoulder to shoulder, get your loads, get your kids, bayonets down when you're loaded. Let's go. You heard it, boys.
So they're just keeping the shootout moving in a little closer. And, I mean, Union teams... I mean, all things considered, like, Confederates haven't pushed back past the B point. There's really no reason for them to. And that's mostly just due to the fact that the ground, this is the best ground they have. It's a slight hill cover between that tree here, to the rocks here, to this right side here. Slight defilade, not really even any there, but, you know, it's better than nothing. So... I mean, they're still getting dinked up on. But, I mean, it's the most amount of cover you're going to get in the open field. Pushing any more forward is going to leave you in the open field here. Union pushing up on some Confederate guys. Looks like some 9th New York Cavalry men here. 7th Texas throws them out.
Hold it, boys.
So, this is what you can kind of expect, though, with this rule set here of... You know, it's usually very chaotic or not at all. There's usually no in between with the rule set like this. This map, it can be kind of difficult for things to be crazy just due to the fact that, I mean, regardless of if you try to go for the C point on the far right side of your screen, the safe point of the Confederates, or the A point on the far left side of the screen for Union, I mean, regardless of what point you go to, I mean, it's all open field. You're going to be seen. It's not like you can sneak a couple guys through. It could, but it'll be difficult. It's easier for the Confederates to do that. I mean, Union main spawn is over here, and they could try to push this way, but Confederate artillery is back there on the point itself. And usually Confederates keep a group or so here. Meanwhile, Union, as you can see, their left line kind of ends at this road, and Union doesn't ever go past the road to the southeast, but it is in bounds. So, even a little bit. So, Confederates could try to sneak guys past through here before. They could try to sneak guys through there, which we've seen once or twice, but not too many guys. So more 42nd Pennsylvania guys on the left side here trying to get on the side of Hampton's Legion.
Straight ahead, south. Let's go engage that cavalry, gentlemen. Let's go.
2 Confederate flags are shifting this way. You can see it down the road on the right side. One already shot. So Union's kind of being outflanked by the Confederate team here. I wonder if they're just trying to wrap around to the point or just sit on the flank. But they will engage the Union.
Watch those cavalry on the right.
Shoot, move to the right. Shoot, move to the right, boys.
Keep them moving. Keep them moving.
Shoot the fucking flag, boy.
Keep shifting, boys.
So as that kind of occurs there, the rest of the Confederate line is starting to inch forward a little bit here. 11 Mississippi's getting close. Meanwhile, the Confederates putting so much of their attention over here, Union's kind of able to take the center, and they could get a little flank of the Confederates here. Some Union infantry. Oh, it's the Cav. They're just letting their pistols do the damage.
Once you're out of ammunition, pull out your rifles.
Keep fighting here. Keep fighting here, boys.
So Confederates are working the Union left, but they give up the center, which can be concerning. Again, you still got 13 minutes until that middle point opens up. Confederate Cav is going to slam through here. And the Confederate Cav is going to sweep up the remnants of the Union lines here, wiping down numerous flags, and this 8 points open. So again, even though Union has on the flank of the Confederate lines here, with that wipe, if the Confederate infantry gunned it to the A point, the only thing they would need to worry about is that Union artillery position. which is not on the A point. They should have a gun towards the point itself, but they don't. So, again, you just see 3 guys here. 3 Confederate guys get here. Cav. Although you do got 1 Union Cav guy. Vice here. You can kill one of them. Well, it doesn't look like he necessarily wants to do that. So, Confederates are going to be able to get a decap here. They really control the field here. Union center starts to back off. They didn't have a lot there. Confederates push up to take the position back. Union team down, going to be down 3 flags over there. 1 is already down. 2 of them are up. Meanwhile, towards the C point, you got 7th Texas pushing this way right now. And how did Eagles Brigade guys slip through here? How do you let that happen, artillery? So Union team dealing 1 flagpole's worth of damage right now to the Confederates. A point over there, I assume should be decapped. Looks like Union has a gun turned that way. Confederate has a lot of infantry heading that way right now. But how do you let the Union team slip through here and get a decap? I just... Of all the maps, this would be one that I would not expect for that to happen on.
Cavalry are here.
But 1st Central Infantry Regiment, 42nd Pennsylvania here. They're going to try to delay that. A lot of the Union team, after being wiped, is pushing out. Looks like Union, in the end, only has 1 flag marker down here. So that's huge for Union because it did look like they were going to have 3. Union Cav pushing on to the A point to try to defend. Looks like Great Lakes Division guys are going to be mounted now just to get up to this point as quickly as they can. As Confederate infantry is on the opposite side of the house.
Dismount! Dismount! Those who are here, dismount!
And instead of using the horses in combat, they're just trying to get up here as quickly as they can. Now, these horses will randomly start warming, which will be very funny to see. 7th Texas pressuring that C point. Confederates are starting to raise the point back up. You can see Confederates slightly down on tickets, not a whole lot. Eagles Brigade guys going to try to cycle around here while Great Lakes Division takes shots from the front. And it was this 42nd Pennsylvania. They're going to get on the A point here. But they have some infantry and cav to deal with now.
Independent fire. Independent fire.
Shoot up.
Board on them, boys.
Flag down, flag down.
Pull out. Pull out.
So it's not a bad idea here from the 42nd Pennsylvania. But nonetheless, Union just gets over here in time. They're going to be able to protect the point. Confederates have the C point back.
Run north. Flag north.
And it looks... This flag is so close to out of bounds. Run to the east. Run to the east. Right there. There they go. So, flag's out of bounds there. So instead of a 5-minute despawn, it'll be 30 seconds. But huge job by Union Cav to throw Confederates out. Meanwhile, Confederate Cav over here hitting Eagles Brigade Cav. Confederate Cav going to easily win that. Outnumbering more Union forces are pulling back here. Just trying to help out. Confederate Cav continuing to push the pace, but they are heavily outnumbered at this point.
There's friendly cavalry in there too.
So they will hold that, but with the amount of Union attention being forced to go back to that A point, it is kind of leaving an opening for the Confederacy here. CSA is down on tickets, though, all things considered, because Union had the flagpole advantage temporarily. Huge decap there from Eagles Brigade. Last 15 minutes are going to matter a lot still. Well, the Confederate lines here at B are throwing the Union back, who are deciding to stay here. So Union's going to have plenty of time here to get back to the point. Looks like you have some more Confederates, or is this? No, it's Union. 7th Texas. They're getting on the flank here, and I don't think these Confederate guys realize. Great flank. Confederates start to realize, turn this way. Some Confederates here. They're trying to charge out and get a Union flag down.
Go in. Get him, get him.
Hold it.
Nice shot there from Josie Wales. So, I mean, outside of 7th Texas, Confederates have now pushed past the B point. You can see the Confederate cav is kind of in the center here. Union artillery overshot. And let's see where the cav goes. They get a quick wipe there. And Confederate cavalry has done a lot of, at least visibly good things this round. And Confederate infantry is going to keep pushing forward. Inline Confederates pull out of their latrines. They're really clumped up by those racks there. Union already could hit a nice shot. But nonetheless, Union cav shows up here mounted. Try to maybe combat Confederate cav, but as we saw, the Confederate cav left. So they'll kind of keep the shootout going here. I'm surprised Union doesn't have a gun aimed towards the Confederate blob there at the rocks. I mean, they have 3 guns aimed towards the infantry over here. Here come Confederate cav again. Not a whole lot moving through there as they get shot down. So in the end here, I mean, Confederates have a real nice position. They just got to hold it for a little under 5 minutes at this point. And then they will be able to get this beat point and start dealing a ticket drain to the Union team. Union still has a couple Confederate guys who are holding down. 42nd Pennsylvania guys here. It is infantry, and they do have a flag with. So if Union doesn't chase them down, which it looks like they are going to try to, you don't want to just leave a thorn in your side. You got to try and take it out here, which is what they're pushing in to do.
They're coming up. Oh, that's
Kill that man,
that's
please.
cap.
Kill those, man.
Shoot them, they've got pistols.
Aim
Yo,
shots,
guys.
aim shots. Stay calm.
Don't
Bayonets
go
on, bayonets
forward.
on.
Whoever was
Bayonets
going
on first.
forward, you're wrong. There's one on the right.
coming
There's
around,
3 in
coming
front of
around.
us.
They must not have pistol shots.
Go that officer.
It's a little more anticlimactic than I thought it'd be, but well, we'll keep tabs on the position over here. Meanwhile, we have some more cav shenanigans going on here. Union infantry moving here. I mean, with the Confederates putting pressure on the A point, it's relieving, or at least focusing, or forcing the Union to focus on their safe point instead of the B point, which is really what they should be doing at this point. Especially with only 3 minutes roughly until that middle point opening up.
There's a chat on our flag. There's a
Keep
chat
loading, keep shooting.
That Confederate infantry's pushing out now. I mean, it is just a huge thorn in the side of Union. Because again, every man that's over here for Union, granted, you could say the same for CSA. Confederate cav flags here too. So that's 2 flags the Confederates have on this front. And they're going to be able to potentially capture this point. And with this getting close to the center point, or the time where the center point opens up, Confederates have control of that. I mean, unless something crazy, a triple cap could happen, but Union looks like they're going to shut that up pretty quickly. So Confederates are going to get thrown out here. Looks like they have one flag lost. That other flag is presumably still in the woods here. Yeah, there it is. That's just going to be a huge thorn in the side of this Union team, who, again, needs to start focusing on the middle point.
Yeah, shoot that fucker. Shoot that motherfucking cow. You son of a bitch. Kill his ass. Traitor that man is. Hey, they're looks like they're shifting right.
But did he have a horse?
He did. Yeah, his corpse is over to the west.
So, Confederates starting to pull back from the A point. Again, you still have Confederates in the woods, which Union Cav is focused on that. And I think that's going to be huge here for a lot of reasons, because if the Confederate Cav is instead focusing on Union infantry trying to fight over the middle point, I mean, that could just be a huge hurt for the Union team, because if Union's trying to focus on the point ahead of them and they're not looking to their side and this Cav hits them, it could be deadly. Deadly for sure.
Make sure you got your loads in, boys.
Confederate Cav just seeing what they want to do. 30 seconds until the point opens up. Confederates give up a little bit of ground here, just backing up onto the point. Understandably. And looks like Confederates are going to be able to just cap this fairly easily.
Open order, boys. Open order.
All right, middle point's now live. There you go.
Sprint.
Union already, as you can see, they can delay this if they can hit the shot.
This fucking side with the flag. Get it on and get it back, please. Get it back. Get it back. Get off the flagpole. Get it back. Get off the flagpole. Get it back. Come on. Get out. Get out. Artillery's going to beam us. You don't need to surround me. Get away from the flagpole. You don't need to be here. Just jump on if I die. Artillery's going to beam us. Spread the fuck out. Let's go on, Jets. Any second now, shells coming in. Be ready to jump on it.
Union chat has guys saying, don't let them cap, Artie, while they're hitting everyone around. So, Confederates are going to be able to cap this point fairly easily. They get it now. They're doing a flagpole worth of damage to the Union side. And even though Union is slightly up, especially with that decap we saw earlier,
Boys, we're staying here.
it's
Keep that fire going. Here they come, boys. Here they come. I'm tracking that left. We can't fix
not going to be enough for the long haul. Union team's got to push this. Here they come.
We're gonna enemy charge coming from the left. Enemy charge coming from the left.
They're in front of us, too. Come charge front.
Time to put a bayonet on, just saying.
Stepping on the beat, bitch. Watch this spawn. Wait. Stepping on the beat.
You want to talk about a difference? Confederate Cav hitting Union here. And this is the difference. Actually, is that Union? No, well, it's a mix of Cav here from both sides. More Confederate, though. There's still Confederates hunkering down by the A point for Union, which is keeping Union attention over there. In the end here, it looks like the Union team is going to win this. Confederates sitting back, respawning there on flag. And I don't know how Union team won that charge, to be frank. Yeah, because you still have a lot of Union Cav being hunkered down over here by some Confederate infantry by the A point, which maybe you could argue could be the difference. But Confederate respawns pushing in barrage by Confederate artillery there. I don't know how much damage that actually did.
Get that one too.
But Union will get a decap. Confederates should be able to raise the flagpole. Union down 2 flags. And they're backing up with more. You can see, though, Union main spawns. They're just spawning in and trying to gun it over here. Union already can try to delay this again. There they go. We'll see if Union team just wants to group up and go in again. I wouldn't surprise me if they did.
Whoever raises the flag gets to turn into general.
All right, let's see what Union's trying to think here.
You slow soldiers, let's go! Let's face each other, let's face each other. We are here to fight for the
HL's moving left. HL's moving east, northeast. East, northeast.
HD, 4 pieces. HD, get down here. HD.
HL, move east.
So Union line, instead of immediately pushing in, instead decide to spread out here. Confederates capture that middle point back. So they're starting to deal a ticket loss here. You can see Confederates are up by a little bit of tickets, not a significant amount. Confederate Cav, meanwhile, is looping around to the A point here instead of trying to help their guys in the center. I mean, if we just right-click here, I mean, looks like some Union guys tried to go in and it failed, and only a couple of Union Cav guys remaining. Union artillery doesn't have a gun pointed over here that I can see anyways. And Confederates are looking like they're going to get a decap here and wipe a Union flag. And with that, unless Union mounted Cav can spawn in here, which I don't know where they spawn. I assume somewhere over here. But Confederates could get the cap here. Especially if this flag moves up. Does Confederate Cav have their flag with? I don't see it. But nonetheless, if they're pushing up with that flag, so Confederates here are going to win this A point at a minimum, get a decap, but the whole Union team is gunning B point. They've started the decap already.
Get on the line, people.
Confederates countercharge.
Get on the line. Pay attention. Stop loading. You're expecting people.
Get this flag
You're dead, Union. You're dead, Union. You're dead.
And then in the end, it looks like Confederates are going to win here. B point was at least decapped for the Union to delay this a little longer, but Confederates are going to be able to take it back. A point is going in Confederates' favor right now as well. Looks like Union Cav is here. Although it looks like they haven't, it's not changing too much here.
Just shoot them.
I don't know why the Confederate flag bearer is just, got the point. Got the point. There you go.
He's dead.
Whose flag do I even have? I'm so confused.
So yeah, huge hold for the Confederates there. Again, it looked like Union was going to take it, but in the end it wraps around. Some Union Cav guys showing up here, trying to contest the A point here, but Union is losing 2 flagpoles worth of damage. And any second now, the Confederates are going to get the triple cap and be dealing 3 flagpoles worth of damage to the Union side. If they get the triple cap, then as again mentioned, they'll be dealing 3 flagpoles worth of damage. But on top of this as well, the Union team is now only going to have 3 minutes to either fully capture a point or neutralize 2 points. If they don't do that in 3 minutes, then they'll lose the game. Regardless, chance of them, pulling this out is pretty low already. Just because, again, they're being dealt 3 flagpoles worth of damage. And so they just got to go in here. I mean, they're nearly all formed up.
Hold fire,
HL, wait for orders, boys.
Checks when ready down the line. NCOs, let us know when we're loaded.
Legsman loaded, 7th. Legsman loaded, 7th. Let's go.
on your side, boys. Come on, at the spread. Come on, push it up. Come on, HL.
Everybody, clap your hands.
Confederate Cav moving off in the distance there. Because some Union guys are trying to decap that C point. But here comes the main Union push.
Down. Stop and go. Stop and go.
Oh shit, I'm sorry, wait a minute.
Union team captured the A point and they get out of the counterattack. I'm so used to a pop-up, but yeah, it just kind of happened. So yeah, looks like Confederates might have lost the flag by the A point, but Union gets at least out of that. But I mean, they lost 3/4 of the morale stage here. Confederates countercharging after they're winning on the B point.
Get that flag! Get the flags! Get the flags! Get the flags back.
Run, Bustin', run out.
Fuck all that. I'm up here. Kill for life.
Get your ass over here, flag.
Gentlemen, defend yourselves.
Flag. Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez.
Isn't this cool, guys? Guys, isn't this cool? Guys, isn't this cool, guys? Guys.
What the horse doing?
Sorry.
Anyways, Confederates force Union into last stand. If they die, they don't come back at this point. Confederates are gonna clean this game out here. You got a Union big kind of wave here, huge spawn wave. If you're dead and your team hits last stand, your team automatically will all spawn in. So that's why there's a bunch of Union guys here. Confederate Cav is just having a fun time over here now.
Get the cab, get the cab, get the...
How dare you, sir? How dare you, sir?
So, Confederate Cav cleans up a good amount of Union Cav there as well. Confederate Cav with their flag is getting out of there. And, I mean, all things considered, this round pretty much done. So, I mean, Union don't have anything going to C right now. Confederates just holding down on B, kind of reforming back up here. You got one Confederate officer, Cav man. I don't, if he's trying to already get a couple kills, I don't know where he's going. You got here, Parker. What are you doing here, Parker? Man, he's taking the real roundabout way across the map here. He's just taking a tour of the Union lines here. There's some Confederate Cav in the distance. Oh! Do a barrel roll! Do a flip! Nice shot on whoever that was. Confederate Cav is just going to go in. They're going to have a little fun, as they have always had. Playing Cav would be fun. Union will clean up that, but, I mean, it's just a slow kind of push down. Confederates have wiped Union artillery. They're on the A point, trying to get a triple cap here. Confederate infantry is just mashed, kind of pushing up here to this point. Or this area, I should say, not a point. And presumably the Confederates are just going to clear up the rest of these Union guys here in the round one before Confederates can get that A point.
Please?
Yeah.
And that'll do it. So, yeah, I mean, Confederates controlled the match. They earned the win here. Dominated before the 15-minute mark, pretty much. Confederate Cav doing a lot of good things. especially that initial push. That was kind of wild to watch. And then when Confederates kind of wrapped around the Union left side, they also charged in real well to clean up Union and knock some of the flags down. And that just allowed them to control the B and the C point for a majority of the match there. At least B point when it opened up anyways. And also just there's I think a big difference with it is some of the Confederate infantry was holding by the Union safe point at A. And it resulted in keeping Union Cav at the A point instead of in the fighting. That was a huge difference there. Confederates had the cavalry mounted, Union mostly dismounted, and they were off in Timbuktu. I mean, granted, doing an important thing, just trying to keep the point safe, but when Confederate Cav can kind of go across the map uncontested against other Cav, they're going to be powerful, and that's what they were. So, good first round. We'll see how shortly for round number 2. Before we get into the second round, I'd like to thank our YouTube members for your support. Your support helps me keep doing the work that I do here on top of many of the things that we want to do in the future here with the Battle Line Network channel. If you want to get a live stream of all the War of Rights broadcasts that we do and to get an exclusive video on the weekly, please go beneath the video and hit the join button and considering helping us out. Again, thank you YouTube members for your support. It's greatly appreciated. And also a special thank you to our sponsors for this broadcast. And with that being said, those sponsors have a few words to share with you.
That's right, bitch.
Hear the drums and form the line. Raise the flag, your place is mine. Through the smoke and cannon flame.
With what?
Answer the call. Fight beside us, one and all. Shoulder to shoulder, face to fate. March with the 3rd United States.
And with that being said, I hope you enjoy the second round. And here we are with the start of our second round. Right now, the server population is currently 389. The sides did switch, so Union last round, now CSA and vice versa. So total pop right now, 382. Union right now up by 6. In terms of artillery, Union taking 11, Confederates taking 6. Cavalry, Union has 30, Confederates 28. So infantry imbalance there is going to be 2 in favor of the Confederate side. Here's the strat sketch for each team for this round to see what you think about strategy. Again, only the safe points are being fought over. There are the outsides. The middle point won't be fought over until the 15-minute mark. I feel like I've watched a lot of Conquest as of late, and this map keeps popping up. I mean, the 18th of July, so literally last weekend, they Grand Campaign did this, then Historical Rules event did this map last week as well, and there may have been one more, I don't really remember. Short-term memory on these things, kind of and kind of not at the same time, but nonetheless, this map's being played a lot. That's all you need to know. So the Confederates have the safe point at C. Looks like they have some cavalrymen held back to kind of defend it, with most of their infantry setting up by the artillery here. Great Lakes Division here, holding forward with Hood's division. You got 8th Connecticut behind them. Meanwhile, on the road here, 7th Michigan. And to the right, some Eagles Brigade guys. Moving up the hill, kind of getting close to Union spawn here. You got 7th Texas, who is in charge of the Confederate, or I guess Union campaigns token on CSA. Meanwhile, the CSA campaign, who's on Union side here, is a community token instead. No one's in charge of per what I've been told. And the Union lineup here, you got the New York Volunteers with the 1st Confederate, or sorry, geez, I see 1st Confederate, 1st CS is 1st Confederate Infantry, from 1st CIR is 1st Central Infantry Regiment, my bad. Then you got Virginia Military Institute to their right. 83rd Pennsylvania here is holding kind of in the center of the Union team with 9th New York, and then the rest of it is 42nd Pennsylvania. Really nice position here. Nice arty shot, just due to that snake fence being here in the center. Meanwhile, Union Cav, looks like 5th Wisconsin here, holding at the A point, defending that with some 11 Mississippi infantrymen. 1st Tennessee looks like they're cavalry for the Union side as well. They're kind of engaging Confederate Cav, who's more harassing the Union on this side of the map. Which, I mean, that's what Cav's gonna, want to do here on these maps. Especially just because if you can, again, just slip through your opponent, it can be a beautiful thing. But Confederate Cav pivots and they charge the infantry. So they do a little damage, but going frontal assault really on the infantry. It was at the side, but the infantry saw him and moved, or reacted anyways. Yeah, it's going to be a little rough. 5th Wisconsin Cav pushing down center. 1st Tennessee Cav turns around up on the top side of your screen. And this is a little ballsy from 5th Wisconsin. You usually don't go straight at your opponent's infantry. It's just, again, it's a ballsy type of thing to do. But they do have the def blade to kind of conceal what they're doing here. They just... That'd be really funny if they just slipped right through, but they turned to the arty instead.
Backside.
Enemy Cav coming in!
The amount of times I've heard, is that our cavalry in my ear this round is absurd. So Union Cav's going to do a little damage there, nothing too significant. Oh, look at the flag bearer go. I like the little Cav flag, the little triangles. V goes down along with that flag. Oh.
Got him!
Yeah, fucking piss on this piece of shit flag.
Honestly,
That was a high-speed shot.
Running horse. That was fucking
Excellent shot,
awesome.
Nova. Excellent shot. Nova.
Good. Keep doing it. Fuck those horses.
If we shoot
Like,
horses
look.
near an enemy line,
Look,
we
the
can knock them
the
over.
tassel of the flag is fucked. You see that?
I can't find what I'm looking for. I was going to talk about something, but never mind. Need to show the meme reference because I wasn't going to be able to explain it. Nonetheless, so Cav has kind of been hitting here and there. Nothing too crazy. 1st Tennessee Cav. I don't know what they're looking for, but you got 19th Indiana up on top here. They're just kind of watching 1st Tennessee go in front of them right now, and it looks like 1st Tennessee is just going to charge here. The 1st Tennessee Cav does some damage there, but they're going to get thrown back eventually. Again, not really a surprise. What an arty shot.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Keep moving.
It was a beauty of one, that's for sure. Meanwhile, you can see Union Cav moving out on the far side of the map. I mean, jeez. Union artillery just keeps pounding the same spot. I mean, they're standing here, why not? But if you're infantry, you don't want to hold out in the open too much. Confederate Cav here with 19th Indiana. 42nd Pennsylvania shifting this way.
Enemy's charging us.
That's a clean wipe. I don't know about clean. Well, obviously, charging is going to be a little dirty, but Confederates are going to win that. Union team looks like they're going to lose 2 flags here.
Oh, let's get them Irish.
At least they should. Cav should be able to chase this down. But it looks like they won't be able to, especially with the Union cap showing back up here. Oh, now they're going in. Wilkes wants them. But in the end, Union infantry rolls up to assist in the inland Mississippi. They're going to be able to pick up these down flags. 5th Wisconsin up top with some 1st Tennessee Cavalry.
Forward line, 40 seconds. Let's go. Forward line.
So, action kind of turning to the center here as Confederate lines push up aggressively. We've kind of missed this action with the amount of action going on up the hill. Great Lakes Division, Hood's Division here pressing New York Volunteers. You have Confederates down the row as well.
Northeast, secondary flag.
Down the road, left oblique, hard.
Fucking hell, was that friendly, RD?
No.
Thank God.
It's okay. Take it as a blessing. They missed all the shots that you were down on the ground for.
Yay. I gotta finish my load. It's gonna be tough.
How are we looking?
Shoot these guys on the other side. We're getting tore up. Shoot these guys close. Look at that guy just standing out there.
Try to hold this ground because if we don't hold the B point, then you know,
fucking
there's
dead.
the B point.
You're gonna die, rebel scum.
Here they come, boys.
You missed me. You shot my friend, but he doesn't count.
Northeast, shoot him. Shoot the fucking officer.
Oh, there goes P.
Shiloh!
Come here, you rebel scum.
Brace it, it's our bracelet.
Kill this flag. Get over the fence. Jump the
Get the
fence.
flag out.
Push over the fence and push him. Chase that.
So Confederate infantry is going to be able to overwhelm this. I think Union infantry near A see this, although they're all heading this way, which leaves it a little open there for Confederates to try to press. I mean, where's the Union manpower at? I mean, we know we just saw the guys get wiped, but it just feels like Confederates outnumber a lot. Union Cav goes in.
Shoot him down. Up and over this fence and then shoot him down.
Enemy calf, what's behind us?
Get over this fence. Get over here. Get over here. Get over this fence.
So the Cav is not going to be able to do as much as you would think with the fences being here. Confederate infantry should be able to get that A point.
Watch the Cav. Watch the Cav.
We've got some Union guys moving from main spawn flanking.
Doing good.
But here comes Confederate Cav on the rear side. I assume that's them.
Keep racing the fence. Our Cav is behind them. Fight there. Run.
Into
Fight.
the
Slow
road,
up.
slow
Run
up.
north. Go north. Go north. Go north. Go north. Son up. Go north. Go north. Go north. Run some.
Flame is 7th Michigan.
Sorry. Joe, get over. I'll try and protect you. Keep going. Keep going.
So eventually Union numbers are going to take back their original position, but they're going to lose the A point as a result. Sorry. Who decapped it? C. What the heck? Looks like some 1st Tennessee cavalrymen for Union get a huge decap at C, because even though the CSA side is going to get the A point, I mean, instead of CSA being up by 2 flagpoles, they're up by 1. Now, you do have a Confederate infantry group here pushing back. Do they have a full... They seriously not have a flag here? They don't. Unless someone has a stick. Sometimes the flag isn't visible, but, I mean, no one's got any flag here, so... Confederates are only going to be able to deal 1 flagpole's worth of damage with it, which is significant by all means, but not as significant as it could be. That is, wow, huge decap from the 1st Tennessee Cav there. They just slipped right by. So, Union, I mean, this infantry group could push back. I mean, they don't have to worry about the B point because, again, they're not captured for another, 13 or so minutes.
NYV, back to the L. Rodriguez, back inside, back inside.
Nice shot by Artie there. They do have a flag? I just missed this? I mean, there's no flag on the flagpole, which means it's not visible. Who's got it?
That's a nice looking flag there.
No, what nice looking flag? They captured it, so they're dealing 2 flagpoles worth. Oh, geez, the stick is invisible too. Okay, so that would explain it. Never mind. Apologies. What the heck? Or Rights is a perfect game with no bugs, by the way. So, Union team storming back to the A point. Cav is moving there as well. As Union, you know, they're not in a good way being down 2 flagpoles worth. Confederate Cav here as well, and we got some Cav on Cav action. So, in the end there, Confederates are going to outright win that. And so the Union team won't be able to retake the point. And looks like you have some charging going on in the center right now. As Union is pressing on, some Confederate infantry is pushing here as well down the road.
Line them up, boys. Line them up.
Shoot him down. In the road.
In the road. Turn to the road. Turn to the road.
Crash left side, boys. Crash left side. Crash it. Crash it.
But, I mean, Union will hold that, just a little bit of a push-up. And Confederates don't have to over-push like that, just because, again, the middle point is not capturable for, and again, about 10 minutes. 3 flags down here for Union, which is very rough. 8th Connecticut here holding for Confederates, infantry for Union, 42nd Pennsylvania. But Union team, I mean, Union team should be the one acting more desperate.
Fuck. I'm out.
I mean, Union team should be more dive bombing a point, you'd think, than Confederates. Looks like some Union infantry is going in, but they're not going to be able to do a whole lot with Confederate cav there and Union infantry, sorry, Confederate infantry like 8th Connecticut there with their flag. So, Union team is down over half a round stage. And this is... Union's got to capture one of these. I know it's obvious. Oh, 42nd Pennsylvania, they push up.
Forwards. Independent fire.
Once you're... Independent fire.
Flag, stay back here. Flag. Stay back. Oh.
So 8th Connecticut lines are going to get thrown off. 42nd Pennsylvania, they got big numbers. And they should be able to get to this A point now. They have those down flags that they can pick up there. So Union team is going to be able to get this point back. But with 8th Connecticut still alive and holding back with Confederate cav here as well, Union's going to have to keep a presence here, which should, I mean, depending on the amount of numbers that the Union team decides to keep here at the C point here, sorry, A point, depending on how many numbers they keep here, that could help or hurt Confederates there at the middle point. Confederate cav moving in here from the heights. And they're not going to be able to stop it, but they can cause a little chaos. But Union infantry, nice job turning there, and they get some kills. Union cavalry showing up as well. It's going to solidify that little engagement. And Union cavalry, they're going to try to push the infantry here. Confederate infantry is pushing out here. Flag bearers are running away, so it looks like they're giving up the fight on this side of the map. and instead going to try to just have their flags respawn back at main and redouble their efforts on the center point as we're kind of getting close to that point. Union gets the A capture area up. See how I did that? I was saying point way too fast. So, Union team works the A point. Confederates are running their flags around, which, that's not out of bounds. I guess not. Wow, you can really go far out here. Well, I guess you can't be defilated, but you could run out of bounds defilated for a couple seconds and then come back inside. So, Union team able to get their A point back, but they're down 2/3 of a morale stage, if not more. But that's very significant. Because Union right now, they've got the nicer position on the B point with just with that snake fence running alongside it. So, Confederates could try to overwhelm here, but I mean, again, we still got a good amount of time until the next point opens up. I mean, I guess if they take the snake fence, they just got to watch Union team trying to flank from the top, which I guess the Confederates can do too, pushing up on the snake fence here. They got to watch out the amount of Union there that is now gunning it from that A point. Confederates push up.
Charge him. Let's go.
And they just clean sweep that pretty fast. Cav distracting in front, infantry hitting in the side. Union flag bearer takes a quick pit stop, and as a result, is going to die. So, I mean, Confederates win the area. Union lose a flag. Looks like it is going to be retrieved, though, by 1st Confederate Infantry here. Meanwhile, Confederate Cav is going to pull back here with some of their infantry. And if the Union team guns the point, they're in a bit of a pincer here.
Wait for command!
Don't aim.
Why are they not firing?
Fire! Move, move, move.
There, that's why.
Wait for the command. Wait for the command.
Up to the fence!
Yeah.
Up to the fence! Aim, nerd!
So that wraparound takes some time as Union punches forward.
Come on, hold.
So Union punch. I mean, Confederates, this flank wrapping around take too much time. And as a result, it might have let the Union almost defeat them in detail. Some Confederate Cav here as well. I feel like I've just noticed the Confederate Cav doing a lot of things tonight. Union Cav kind of done some things, but not as significantly, per se. What the heck? 7th Texas showing up out of nowhere. They knocked down a Union flag. They're flanking Union from the northwest side here.
Come on, Yankee!
And Union is going to lose that one out in the end. They get a couple flags down. They should have some main spawns pushing in. They do. Main wave over here. Some Confederate Cav rolling in as well. 4-ish minutes until the point opens up here in the center. It's about a half morale stage difference here, favoring the Confederate side. And Union team, I mean, that's rough to lose that position there. To lose that charge. I mean, the Confederates taking a little too long on that flanking charge there. Left a little bit of a window, but nice flank from 7 Texas to clean that up. Who is this? Mississippi just kind of going in there.
Go in, go in, go in. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop.
Start reloading in their faces.
Melee, melee.
That's not going to do much except hurt Union tickets.
Just keep moving back and forth on that line. Keep moving back and forth. Keep it up, 7th. Keep up those shots. Try not to stay right on top of each other. Do
The
not
Union
stay
team's going to
behind
have to
each
try
other.
to go in together like we saw before. One of Mississippi lost their flag too, so Union's now down 2 flags in the area. 3 minutes until the middle point opens up. And Union infantry is gunning it from their main spawn right here into the position. Confederate line shifts.
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Mantis, Mantis, come with us. Mantis, come with us. Copy, copy. With you.
Riffits, riffits.
I stole my Enfield. I'm sorry.
Hey, get on the back fence. I like this fence.
Hey, get on the back fence, on the back fence.
Nice arty shot. The Union's got a nice battle line there. And they are definitely closer to the point. Confederates have the slight high ground here and in the cover, but obviously arty doesn't matter or doesn't really care about the cover there. They're going to destroy you no matter what. So Union from A pressing. Confederates have a couple guys at C. Union not pushing anyone there. Union has completely abandoned the A point because the group here is trying to get a flank. It's the Cav, but dismounted. Well-timed arty shot. The Union Cav working it. Confederate Cav slept. Whoa. Body's rolling. Confederate Cav push through and they hold that. 1 minute left until the middle point opens up. Confederates had taken losses. Union's down 3/4 of a stage. And this A point is wide open. And as a result, the Eagle Brigade cavalrymen here are going to be able to get a decap. You have some infantry moving over here as well. The only ones who can stop it at this point is Union artillery, and it looks like they don't have a gun pointed this way. So as a result, unless they turn the gun here, which they aren't looking, yeah, A point's going to be decapped here, so the Confederates are going to be dealing a flagpole's worth of ticket loss. Union will get the middle point, but we'll see if Union can actually maintain the ground. Some Union guys heading over to C as well. Charging center.
Go forward. You might as well go forward. Go that fucking
Union loses A. And now the middle point is live. Union's starting to capture that. So that charge doesn't fully defeat the Confederates. But it does... I mean, it does kill a couple. Some of the Confederates saw the Union or maybe were notified by the few Confederate guys holding back here at the C point. 19th Indiana going back with 7th Texas. Yeah, a couple 7th Texas guys here that notified. Good call out there. And so 11th Mississippi is going to get stopped here. That's a huge hold for CSA, especially with the Union presumably going to be getting this B point, this center point soon.
Can't take this point without a fight. You know better than that. Come on now. Take that.
So Union hit breaking. They get the middle point. A point's decapped. Confederates don't have the point, though. They haven't brought a flag over. Don't know where the Confederate Cav flag is, but it's not with the group unless it's invisible again. Oh, it's right here.
Forward, 7th. Forward.
So no one's losing any tickets right now with the flag loss.
Charge Bravo, go! I'm allergic to these.
What an arty shot by Confederate artillery. And right on that cue, the infantry and Cav charge in.
40 Union boys. Holy ass. Holy ass.
First person. Hey, flag.
I'm sorry, Monkey Man.
He's got it, he's got it, he's got it.
And with that, Confederates sweep through, knocking down more Union flags. Union have 4 flags down. The 5th one, I don't know where it's at. Might have just despawned. Yeah, it looks like... Sorry, it was maybe picked up here by some cav. One of them was, and it was dropped. So Confederates here, unless they can delay, are going to be up 2 flagpoles again on the Union team.
Get those flags up. Get those flags up.
Yikes. So they start dealing a flagpole loss from the flagpole advantage there. Looks like Union Cav picked up one of the down flags. Their own, really. And they're going to head back to the A point and capture that. Which, I mean, Union needs, but they lost the B point here. Or they at least don't have it capped.
Over there from the fucking left. Don't let them get their flags. Don't let them get their flags back. Shoot, shoot, left, shoot.
One stack. Let's go.
Shut the fuck up.
I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. God damn it. Somebody get it, somebody get it.
Jeez, Union already. There you go.
Rally in the river. Get those kids.
So, Confederates are able to cap the point. They back off it. Again, just trying to get off Union artillery. Also spreading out a little bit here. Union cav on the point. Confederate cav here as well. Just kind of shooting it out right now. I don't see the Confederate cav flag. That's just so if they do end up winning this. Union cav dismounts here, trying to use the defilade. Confederate cav just doesn't care. They're like, we're going to be on our horses and we're going to look beautiful while doing it. So, the problem for Union, too, is they're down 3 flags. 4th flag is despawned and back in their line. The 5th flag is with the cav over there by the A point. And so, for 3/4 of this Union team, if they die, they have to spawn back at main. And that's going to be the tricky part, because these flags are going to be down for, again, 5-minute despawn time. Some of the Union infantry is trying to go in and get these flags, but you pick it up and you get shot. That 5-minute despawn timer is going to reset like it did there. What is that horse doing? Well, there's that 4th Union flag. I mean, Goose Snatcher did get the flag a little closer here for Union. It looks like they're going to be able to pick it up and try to get it out. Union just general push here. I mean, if they don't win this, they lose the game, so you might as well go in and try.
Son, you should have fucking been melee ready, son.
Defend yourselves!
So Confederates hold, Cav getting some beautiful flanks in there. And with that, Union team is about to hit last stand. What? Wow, what a little barrage there. Fortunately, that would have been nice if that was a little sooner. But nonetheless, Union team's going to hit last stand. I mean, it is going to end as a 1-1 today. Because, again, they switched sides. But the Union team here, I guess the Union took 2 L's. Which I know I remember, as mentioned earlier, watching this map a good amount over the past week. But I don't recall who won. Something to look back on. A couple of Union cap here. First Tennessee trying to get a decap again. I don't know what the flag is because it's invisible.
Hey, you want me to get up on this, like right in front of us on the road so I can see a little bit?
Oh shit, get off the road. Get off the road.
They're hitting shots. They're not hitting the right guy. Oh, he gets off the flagpole. I guess that's it means Confederates are going to keep it. Alright. So Union in last stand now. If they die, they don't come back. And nice round fought by both teams, but Confederates prevail here in the end. 3 5th Wisconsin guys need to survive. Or sorry, yeah, 3 of them need to survive. So if one of these guys dies, then we're gonna get pushed out. Groovy gets the kill. Mando looks like he's gonna help here. So there's that. A lot of Union just holding back right now. I don't know if they're just forming up or trying to get as many kills as they can. Confederate lines, a good amount of them heading to the A point. Because if they...
On the line, independent fire. Shoot that cat.
You know, if they... What was that noise? If they, I mean, Confederates cap, they can end the game that way too. But...
Shoot him up. On the line.
So Union's slowly being dwindled out here. Yeah, I think they're just trying to deal as many casualties as possible. That'd be my guess from at this point for Union. And that smoke looks satisfying from a distance. Confederate numbers are shifting here. Confederate lines here, they charge the rock. One step closer to the A point here to capture that. 5th Wisconsin Cav is out here skirmishing with 1st Tennessee guys.
Pistols, probably. Oh my god.
Yeah, Union's really not. They're not budging at all. Oh, I'm hearing charge the point. I think we know where that's happening.
You stupid bitch, get over here.
So Confederates are going to take this point back. It'll be about a minute or so till then. A triple cap Union team will have to either capture a point or neutralize 2 points. I think Union's just trying to get the Confederates to charge at them and just, again, maximize casualties for the campaign. Because, you know, you're not going to win, but at least you can try to deal some casualties. 1st Central Infantry Regiment trying to get over here and do some damage.
Come on, you fight me, Irish pricks! You black and tans.
Just a little shootout there. Some of the Confederate infantry is trying to wrap around the Union left side here. 8th Connecticut here. So Union hits Confederate in the breaking. I mean, each round kind of playing out similarly here.
I'll tell you! You're getting shot by a pistol. You're literally getting downed by a pistol. You literally suck. I've seen better shooting in a Maya Khalifa fucking porno. Get away from me, I'll get fucking slashed in half. Get fucking slashed, bitch. This is London. This is London, bitch. Come on, who wants it?
I'm gonna cover it behind bastard. What a crazy fucking bastard.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Come on, who's fucking up next? Come on.
So the Union holds that little push, but Confederates triple cap. Some Union guys on B point, they don't have numbers to decap, or they're just sitting there. But yeah, in 3 minutes, the game will be over. Union hasn't pushed out, so I mean, again, they're just trying to maximize the amount of kills they're getting at this point, which I mean is understandable. It draws things out for sure, but you know, it's a method to the madness. Hello, Artie. Making their presence known here. A good amount of those guys shoot right back up. Union pushing out on this side and the few Confederates that are over here. Again, just trying to get a couple kills when they can.
Live on
8th
restart.
Connecticut's here. Don't say live on restart. Those are scary. Those are fighting words actually. They're scary and that's why they're fighting words. So 8th Connecticut get cleaned up there. Flags trying to run out. A lot of the Confederate guys looks like they've charged out Union artillery and they're going to start making their way. But yeah, I mean, both sides for the most part fairly able to keep their save points. I mean, we saw a decap at sea from Union Cav, 1st Tennessee. Nice play on their part. Confederates able to get it back fairly quickly with the invisible flag. But Union team overcommitted a good amount of times at the B point, and it allowed for the Confederate team to get that A point, get a 2-0 flagpole lead on numerous occasions. And as a result, the Confederate team gets a good win here. They also, Confederates won numerous charges on B when it mattered too. So,
An amazing day! An amazing day!
Yeah, like.
so they're pushing out. They're trying to horror farm a little bit here. Looks like it's 7th Michigan there doing this. Yep. So, good games today. Nice little fights here. And, yeah. Oh, I guess we got a little charge here to end out the round.
Good game, Zach. You guys did really good.
Over the fence, boys. Kill these pussies.
So yeah, not really much more to say. I mean, we've had plenty of time to debrief here. Just nice rounds overall. Good games here tonight. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't have too much more to say anyways. Other than, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to support the channel more, which you don't have to. You watching is support enough, but if you want to help out more with the efforts that we have here, go beneath the video, hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the War Rights broadcasts that we do and get an exclusive video on the weekly. If you're playing in this match, send me a link to your perspective, and that can go in the pinned comment of the video. On top of this as well, if you want to sponsor a broadcast, with thank you to the 7th Louisiana for sponsoring this broadcast, please go beneath the video and check out the Patreon link where you can become a sponsor in a variety of ways and also support the channel. Yeah. So yeah, not much more to say. Again, not much more to say. Other than, I hope you all are doing well. God bless, and we will see you all in the next one. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night.